Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Movie Prattle. This episode is going to be a little different. We have a game. We've challenged each other to a movie trivia challenge. We've each got 4 shots and a beer in front of us. Fuck it. We'll explain the rules when the game comes. Tonight we're talking about the movie Creed and The Night Before. It's a Seth Rogen film. And holy shit. I've got to watch it again.
Hilarious movie. We definitely have to watch that one again.
I mean, we just watched a video, a trailer of Seth Rogen's new film called Sausage Party.
An animated film.
It's an animated film about food and how they're so excited to go home with people and then they learn the truth that they get eaten and killed and slaughtered. It's a very vulgar, cursing-filled movie that you should never show your kids.
But we'll be watching it.
A couple times. So I guess we can start off with, did you watch anything new this week?
Actually, no. Besides the ones we watched.
I watched the new Halo movie. The one that looks like a painting about the start of John, Master Chief.
Oh.
And how he went into the Spartan program. He was, number 112 or something like that?
Yeah, I actually considered watching that one yesterday.
It was really good. I mean, the storyline was great. It followed the storyline of Halo pretty well. I mean, it's all about when the Covenant first came, when they didn't even know the Covenant existed at first.
Yeah, I was reading that on there.
Yeah,
I definitely have to watch that one.
It was pretty good. So Creed, I've seen it a couple times. I loved it.
I thought it was an awesome movie. First off, Michael B. Jordan has come a long way since Chronicle.
Yeah.
I mean,
same type of character, though.
Yeah, almost same kind of character, yeah. But he's also in the new Fantastic Four reboot, and also the upcoming
I must stop you right there.
Four 2.
What did you think of the new Fantastic Four reboot? Now, I honestly kind of liked it. I think it could have been a little bit longer, had a little bit more storyline to it, but it was kind of corny. But all in all, I thought it was a decent film.
Honestly, I haven't even seen it yet.
Really? What the fuck? Well, at least I didn't have any questions about the movie. Anyway, so back to Creed. I thought Sylvester Stallone did great retrieving his role as Rocky.
See, I think he came off a little too educated compared to the old Rocky. If you watch the progression of Rocky through all the original films, all the way up to Rocky Balboa, he still had that slurred speech, very slow thought process.
Yeah, but he even owned a restaurant in this one. He got 20 years older than Rocky Balboa. You got to give it to him. They've got to make him a little bit more educated than he was. You can't expect Rocky to be an idiot and only be good at boxing and talk like a dumbass 20 years later into his 50s and 60s. I mean, you got to give it to
I was still waiting to hear, so you're Creed's son. You know?
I hear you. I thought it was a good movie.
Excellent movie, though. Excellent.
I like how they ended it the way the first Rocky ended. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. It's the same damn movie as the original one, just a little bit different.
Yeah, you're supposed to put the spoiler disclaimers before you say it.
Oh, well, fuck it. Anyways, I'm predicting, because you're supposed to do 2 more, I think. I think they're doing a trilogy. And Sylvester Stallone, of course, signed on for all of them. Nobody else can ever play Rocky other than him. That's something I've liked, that they never rebooted it like they do all the other movies.
Yeah. Sylvester Stallone, pretty much just owns that character.
Right. I'm predicting he dies soon. If not in the next one, in the third one. He's going to play Mickey.
I was going to say, he's going to be the new Mick.
He's the new Mick, so that's my prediction. Well, we can stick with that. Deaths in movies. Who do you think's going to die in Civil War? You've heard my predictions.
Well, none of the main characters, of course.
I'm calling War Machine and Hawkeye. I believe showing Hawkeye's family was a foreshadowing to give a sad death in the movie.
It's a possibility, definitely. I just don't see him killing off any of the main characters. Especially with some of the other movies that are up and coming now. Marvel has the Avengers Infinity Wars coming.
True, but what's Hawkeye going to play in the Infinity Wars? I mean, Hawkeye doesn't have his own solo movie. Even talks about. I mean, how boring. I'm sorry, Hawkeye's great and all, but how boring would just a Hawkeye movie be? That wouldn't even be a Marvel film.
Yeah, well, he is one of my least favorite characters out of the Avengers.
I personally think Scarlett Johansson's character plays who again? I feel like an idiot right now.
What was the question?
Scarlett Johansson's character. Who did she play again?
Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Natalia.
Yeah. She's not one of my favorite characters. She's probably the bottom. I think I like War Machine better. I mean, yeah, she's hot, but if you would have put somebody not as hot in that character, the character wouldn't be calling for a solo film. Because her story is just that, basically, of an assassin.
But the Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, she was a very hot Russian spy.
Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, if they didn't have a hot person playing her, she wouldn't be as popular. I mean, what does she do? She's a stunt woman. She has no fear, and she shoots a gun. How badass is that? At least Hawkeye shoots a bow and never fucking misses.
True.
I mean, she had no role in the Avengers other than keeping them in line.
Yeah, she was good at spying on them.
Exactly. Okay, back to the task at hand. Going back to Creed. I don't know where they're going to go with the next one. I mean, they're going to have to just bring some random character in like they did the originals.
Maybe they can just, they'll probably go the same route as the original Rockies, and his opponent each time is going to be some other big star, other big movie star, or actual fighter or wrestler or somebody of that nature.
Well, whoever takes over the belt, because the guy that he fought who had the belt was going to prison.
Yeah.
And he fought him because he wanted one big show to give his kids some money. You know, so whoever gets the belt next, and it's going to have to be some badass boxer, not just to give the belt to anybody, but they're not just going to give it to anybody anyways. They're going to have somebody versus Creed as winner takes the belt. Interim.
I think his next opponent is going to be Mike Tyson.
That brings up another thing. Dude, did you see the video of Ip Man versus Mike Tyson?
Yes, I did.
That was badass.
I just watched that today.
That was badass. Now, I will say, I don't think I've ever seen Mike Tyson fight that way. He never moved around that much. Granted, you know, if you're going to fight somebody who's a badass like Ip Man, you got to move around a little bit more instead of just standing there kind of bouncing back and forth. But he beat the shit out of him. Nobody won that, but Ip Man got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
All right. Mike Tyson rarely got punched. So, but I do think that they made him look a little bit too powerful. The punch when he was laying on the ground and he still flew across the room.
Yeah.
Okay. He had no back force to that punch. He should not have flown 4 feet away and hit the wall.
Well, can't tell that to Bruce Lee, though. Creator of the one.
Mike Tyson is not Bruce Lee.
Yes.
Mike Tyson had one of the most powerful punches in boxing, but not from the ground. Haymaker style, full cockback, you know. But I still want to watch it. You can rent it on Vudu, but it technically doesn't come out until the 19th. I have to watch that movie because I loved all the Ip Mans. Ip Man 1, Ip Man 2, The Final Fight, I believe is the last one called, where he's an old man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that one. First one's still the best, fighting 10 people at once.
I'm trying to think, because there was some new movie that I just watched that I wanted to talk about. And now I can't remember what it is.
But haven't even started drinking yet. You've had a beer. I'm really stoked for the Ip Man movie. I'm really stoked to see where they go with Creed. I'm always stoked for any Marvel movie that comes out.
Oh, yeah. There's so many of them coming out, too.
Now, back to Seth Rogen. Okay. When he came out with This Is the End, that was kind of his... I mean, Superbad was the beginning.
Yep.
And where it was kind of raunchy, but still, you know, anybody could watch it. Then This Is the End came out. No, Pineapple Express after that. And that still in itself was raunchy, but not...
Pineapple Express came out before This Is the End.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. A Pineapple Express came out, still a little bit more raunchy than Superbad, but not something that, don't even let your 15-year-old watch. Then This Is the End came out. Fucking love that movie.
And the idea of them all playing themselves,
Mhm.
that was awesome. Well, if you watch some of the other movies, like some of the Apatow's other movies, there's quite a few of them actually where they go by their own names.
Right.
Funny People, they all went by their own names except for Adam Sandler and Seth Rogen.
Right. They all played themselves. What was it? Neighbors came out. That kind of put it back to the Pineapple Express type.
Yeah.
Where it was raunchy, talked a lot about dicks like he does in every movie, but it was still something that you can watch with your mom and it not be that bad. Yeah. Now, this is The Night Before. I ain't watching that shit long.
That was a great movie.
The whole movie was basically Seth Rogen taking drugs.
Lots and lots of hallucinogenics.
I mean, between shrooms, coke. He didn't do any heroin in the movie.
No.
Smoking some really good weed.
So the one joint that they had.
Right, but they sat with what's his name in the car, and he made him smoke and told him it would take him places. Oh. And then as soon as the trip ended, the guy looked at him and said, "Give me the money, get the fuck out of my car." That was funny shit. Okay.
That was hilarious.
So because of that movie, I'm completely looking forward to Sausage Party.
Oh, Sausage Party is going to be great.
And I bet you anything, there's going to be parents out there that just see a cartoon about food and taking their kids. Because they're not paying attention to what kind of movie it is. Just like Deadpool.
Now, the latest animated film that I watched was the one I was telling you about earlier, Go to Hell.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of top-name comedians in that movie. Hilarious. Definitely another one. It's claymation, stop motion animation. Do not watch this with your kids. The title kind of says it all. Go to Hell. That's not something you're probably going to watch with your kids anyways, but...
Mommy, what movie are we watching? Go to Hell.
The cover can be deceiving, though, is all I'm saying.
You're right, because when I saw it on Netflix, I thought it was a kid's movie. I'm like, why would they name that Go to Hell? But whatever, I'm not going to judge. But I'm not in the mood to watch a fucking kid's cartoon. Even a semi-raunchy kid's cartoon. I'm just like, I don't want to watch an adult kidsy cartoon right now, like Shrek and all those. Those are so aimed at adults.
No, this is more
like Tenacious D,
Party.
Like Tenacious D cartoon style.
Worse.
Really? Yeah. Worse than what's the song called? Fucking the Devil? Is that what that song's called?
Yeah, but on screen wise, they're not as raunchy.
Oh, okay. All right, I understand. So, I have been excited about this since I read it. You and I got into a small little debate about Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Now, I'm going to give a little background. You have Planet of the Apes, the Mark Wahlberg film from back in, 2001?
Yeah.
Something like that? Okay. I thought it sucked ass. I thought the acting was horrible. Paul Giamatti's character as the political ape, Paul Giamatti's always awesome. You got Michael Clark Duncan as the big gorilla. He's always awesome.
And then you got Tim Roth
as
the lead chimpanzee.
Right. But then you had Mark Wahlberg. No, dude.
Yeah, no. Not one of his best performances.
That was worse than the new Transformers.
Yeah.
But you said that, what was it, Rise of the Planet of the Apes was actually the second one. And that Planet of the Apes and Mark Wahlberg was the first one, and they were all directed by the same guy.
Yeah.
No. Tim Burton directed Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
I believe a guy named Matt Graves directed the second one, and then another guy, I don't remember his name, directed the third one. Okay, now I'm going to read this. This is from a guy who dons himself a Planet of the Apes expert, complete Planet of the Apes nerd. The title of the report says, "What the hell is Rise of the Planet of the Apes?" It says, "In Rise of the Planet of the Apes, is Rise of the Planet of the Apes a sequel to Tim Burton's movie, a prequel, a remake, a reboot? I try to break it down to help you understand what the heck Fox's new Apes film is about. I've seen some confusion about Rise of the Planet of the Apes, in terms of people not quite knowing what the film is or isn't, in relation to the original series, being a Planet of the Apes sexpert, as he calls it, and having been on the set of the film, I think I can offer folks some information. It has nothing to do with Tim Burton's film. This movie is not related to Tim Burton's mangled reimagining of Planet of the Apes whatsoever. Don't expect any references or tie-ins, which there was none. The filmmakers would rather that you simply forget it existed." Okay. That's pretty bad for Rise of the Planet of the Apes filmmakers to say about a Planet of the Apes film, considering they're making a Planet of the Apes film. But what I'm excited about the most is I get to prove you wrong on a debate, okay? It's very rare that I get to do that with proof. Now, of course, you can always go and say, okay, who is this guy? This guy could just be some internet whatever, blowing up some steam. But what he says makes sense.
Yeah, it does. No, I agree with you.
Tim Burton is not the kind of guy to let somebody make a sequel to his movie. Even if it's a reimagining. That movie did so horrible, I don't see why anybody would make a sequel to it. They would rather just make it not exist. Kind of like Tokyo Drift in the Fast and Furious movies. Sure, it's part of it, and they finally kind of intertwined it with the last couple, but after it, the next couple, they wanted you to forget that even existed. Okay, now they intertwined it. I love that they did, because I personally like Tokyo Drift. I thought it was a decent movie. Acting, horrible.
I hated it.
But it was fun to watch. You know, whatever. But me, I like all kinds of stupid-ass films. If everybody says it sucked, I'm like, yeah, the acting was fucking wretched. But it was fun to watch. It was entertaining. Even if it's stupid, it's entertaining. Look at Anchorman. Anchorman's one of the stupidest movies on the planet. But it's one of my fucking favorites. Because it's so damn stupid.
What's the name of that one? I just brought this up. There's something about Mary. That's another prime example.
There's something about Mary was meant. If a movie is meant to be stupid, then enjoy it. It's meant to be. Don't bitch because it's stupid. It's supposed to be. You know, like Ridiculous 6. People are complaining how ridiculous it is. The movie is ridiculous. Of course it's fucking ridiculous. That's why it's called Ridiculous 6.
I was going to say, it's in the title.
Right. But
I loved it. I thought it was great.
Now, I haven't read anything. I'll look this up as we're talking. But do you think they're going to make a third one? One after Dawn of the Planet of the Apes? Because after that, they kind of won, and he said, you know, the army's coming. There's going to be a big war. Do you think they're going to do that?
I hope so.
Let's find out. But until then, what did you think of the two Planet of the Apes movies? Well, I personally loved them.
Oh, yeah. I think it's awesome telling the story, especially from the beginning.
And I loved how the guy that played Gollum in Lord of the Rings films, what's his name? I don't remember his fucking name. But he played the main ape. Yeah. He always does great in those roles. Always.
Caesar.
Yes, Caesar. Okay, so sequel to Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. As I'm looking this up, the first thing that pops up, War of the Planet of the Apes. I am officially excited just based off the title.
Oh, yeah.
Now, it's directed by Matt Reeves. If I got his name wrong earlier, it's Matt Reeves. He directed Rise of the Planet of the Apes. It's going to be. It says the synopsis says War of the Planet of the Apes is an upcoming American science fiction film directed by Matt Reeves, written by Mark Bombeck and Matt Reeves. So they don't really give much of a synopsis, but they do give a cast. Andy Serkis, the guy that played Gollum, is playing slip my tongue again. Caesar. Woody Harrelson. I hope he shows up as Tallahassee. That would be fucking great. Steve Zahn. You know who Steve Zahn is, right? Mm-hmm. For those of you that don't, Steve Zahn, he played in that movie Joyride with him and his brother going down getting chased by the trucker. He was actually the best part of that fucking movie.
And he was also in Saving Silverman.
Yes, he was in Saving Silverman, which was a great movie. Oh, that brings up the Tallahassee. They're coming out with the sequel to Zombieland.
Oh, get the fuck out.
They're coming out with the fucking sequel to that shit, dude. I can't wait for Zombieland 2.
I just got a little bit of a joke.
Let's look that shit up right now. Zombieland 2. Now, of course, when I first read this, it was just on a random website. It wasn't, confirmed or anything like that. But let's look it up right now. It is on there. It gives no date. It says the plot is unknown at this time. They don't even give a cast, so it's obviously just in talks. I'd love to see the original cast in it.
I do have a report here that both Harrelson and Eisenberg are back.
Really?
And it will be in 3D.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. I hate when they make movies in 3D, because when you don't watch it in 3D, it's fucking horrible.
I know all kinds of shots don't make any sense.
Yeah, it's like, why are you shooting at the screen? Why do I have to see that bullet up close? I'm not even wearing 3D fucking glasses. So, it's getting late. We both work in the morning.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
Okay, so we got a little bit of...
I just want to state to our audience that I got pretty much shit-faced last night, so I'm doing this on a hangover day.
That's his fucking fault. That's his fault. Okay, so how this is going to go, we have 4 shots in front of us. We're going to ask each other questions until somebody loses all their shots. Okay, I don't see this lasting very long because, let's face it, we're both know each other very well on our movie selection, so we can probably pick questions that we know they'll know, but we also know they're not going to fucking be able to answer. And once we give the answer, we're both going to be like, fuck, I knew that shit. You're going to hear me say that at least once. Hopefully neither one of us are embarrassed doing a fucking movie podcast and sucking ass at questions. But I've kind of made some of them a little easy so that it happen. I am personally drinking Jim Beam Devil's Cut. And my buddy's got some...
silver tequila.
Some silver tequila. I don't fucking do tequila. I'm a whiskey man all the way.
And I got my slices of lime salted here, ready to go.
Because he's a pussy and can't just drink tequila straight. So... there's not much of a time limit for the questions. We're not going to make it drawn out, to where you're sitting there going, all right, dude, I'm getting fucking bored listening to this shit. It's been 5 fucking minutes. Answer the goddamn question. Okay, so we decided before we even started recording, my buddy's going to be gracious to let me ask the first question. So my first question is, Quentin Tarantino had his directorial debut with what film?
Oh, my God.
This is supposed to be a fucking easy one.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yes. Okay. Ding, ding. All right, your turn.
Okay. First off, easy question. Who was the killer in Friday the 13th?
Jason's mom.
All right.
Jason didn't even show up until the second film.
You got it.
All right.
These are the easy questions, by the way.
Bruce Willis played a time-traveling criminal in what movie?
Looper.
Wrong. 12 Monkeys.
Oh, wow.
I went straight back on that shit. That was an easy fucking question. You should have got that shit.
You got me on it.
Looper, he didn't play a time-traveling criminal. I mean, technically he did, but because he was forced to go into time.
Man, all right.
All right, take your first shot.
Here we go. Shot of tequila down the hatch.
You pussy-ass lemons. You gonna chase it too?
Delicious.
All right. It's all right. I got Devil's Cut, man.
Gums are burning.
Your question.
Okay. Second easy question. This might take you a second to think about.
All right.
How many Chucky movies are there?
Oh. Are we counting the new one? Are we counting Curse of Chucky?
No.
The brand new one. No, we're not counting that.
No, that hasn't been
you have
released
Child's
yet.
Play 1, 2, and 3. You had
Bride of Chucky.
Bride of Chucky. Seed of Chucky. I want to say there's one more. 6. Fuck! 5! I damn it! Because I added fucking one. I got them all right.
Yep, you had them. That's what I was waiting to see if you were going to say something else.
I was so thinking there was a 4th Child's Play for some fucking reason. God damn it!
Nope.
All right.
Okay, so we ended up both taking a shot on the
Holy
easy
shit.
questions.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go into the medium questions.
All right, my turn.
Your turn.
Holy shit, that devil's cut strong. I feel like a pansy ass. What was the name of the lion in Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Oh, God, I know this one.
It's not even that hard of a question.
I know. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Oh, God.
Come on, motherfucker.
I don't have it.
You don't have it? Aslan.
I knew it was probably within there. Because the first thing that was going to come out of my mouth was going to be Azrael. And then I'm like, no,
Yeah,
that's a devil.
All right, take a shot.
Oh, shot number 2. Already breaking a sweat. All right, folks, this is for you and your entertainment. Oh, my mouth is on fire.
All right, your question.
Oh, okay, medium question. Let's see. This personal favorite question of mine, and the only reason it's a medium level question for you is because it actually is a little bit beyond your time. But you
stuck to the 80s and beyond, right?
Sort of.
Sort of. What are you talking? 79? What? It rebooted in the 90s?
Well, let's just hear the question.
All right.
What year was the original Star Wars released?
1967.
Take your shot.
What was it?
1977.
Oh, fuck! God damn it!
Yours is off by 10 years.
I knew it was a 7 at the end. I just threw out a number because I only remember the last digit. Fuck you. You knew I wasn't going to get that shit.
Now, the second medium question, it was actually going to be my first one. I refrained from that one because I'm like, no, I'm going to stick him with this one so he has to take another shot.
Fuck, Devil's Cut strong, dude. Holy shit.
So we're down to 2 shots each left.
Alrighty. So we're still sticking the medium?
Yep.
In the movie Top Gun, name Tom Cruise's character's code name as well as his co-pilot and arch enemy. She got 3 names.
He was Maverick.
Uh-huh.
His co-pilot was Goose. And his arch nemesis was Iceman.
Fucking hell. Alright. I guess that was an easy
movies of all
I guess
time.
I knew that. I was just kind of hoping I'd get you going. Fuck, I wasn't expecting that.
Now, I could name you every one of the pilots from that movie. Unfortunately. Yeah. So, okay, second medium question. This one you ought to get.
Okay.
Who directed all of the Iron Man films?
Oh, fuck. I honestly don't know that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know that.
I'll give you a hint.
Uh-huh.
He's in the film. In every one of them.
He's in every one of the films. Stan Lee?
Nope.
No.
Drink up.
Who was it?
Jon Favreau.
See, I don't know what the fuck that is.
He's his bodyguard.
Really?
Yes, that's the director.
That's the director, his assistant / bodyguard?
Yes.
You motherfucker.
Figured you would have known who directed the Iron Man films.
You know what? Honestly, I never thought of looking at who directed the Iron Man films.
All right, so he's down to 1 shot left, and I still have 2.
All right, motherfucker. Here's one.
We're going hard now.
All right.
Going hard.
In the Breakfast Club, Bender tells a joke without a punchline. What was the naked blonde carrying under her arms?
Oh my God.
Like I said, you should know this, but I don't think you're going to get it.
A dog.
That's your final answer?
Yes.
Okay, you're only half right, so you got to drink up. The joke goes, a naked blonde walks into a bar with a 2-foot salami under one arm and a poodle under the other. Bartender, she walks up and the bartender says, and it ends it, it falls through the thing, and he goes, "Oh, fuck!"
Got it. Remember. All right.
You motherfucker, I'm going to lose this
Up
shit.
again.
Can't believe I'm going to lose. This is some horse shit. Do I get a savior question? If I drink this one, since you only have one left.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll give it to you.
And we'll give one more shot each?
I don't really know if you'll get either one of these. These are pretty good questions.
Obviously, you motherfucker, bring it up. Do you have any quote questions?
No.
Motherfucker.
Don't have any quote questions.
Oh, because you know I'll kick your ass.
So, this one we've actually talked about before, so I'm going to see how good your memory is on this one. Name 3 reoccurring things from Quentin Tarantino's films.
Oh, shit. Okay. Red Apple cigarettes.
That's one. I have a whole list of them here, so.
All right. Reoccurring things.
Yes. That you
I wonder how new your list is.
This goes to every one of his films. I'm talking every one of these things.
The briefcase. They bring that up in 2 other films.
That is true. That's 2. The briefcase is one of them.
Are we talking rumors too?
No.
No?
No, things. Actual things.
Actual things.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Okay. So we got Red Apple cigarettes, the briefcase from Pulp Fiction.
And Jackie Brown. And,
they bring it up in one of his newest films, too.
Yeah.
The name Vega is in 2 different films.
You got it.
All right, cool.
You already named
cool.
3 things.
Cool.
I'll give you some of the other things on here. The crotch gun.
Yeah, yep.
The crotch gun's in a bunch of films.
You never explain how Sex Machine gets that crotch gun. Or how Desperado got the crotch gun. Because in Desperado, he says, you don't want to know how I got that.
Yeah, that was actually a Robert Rodriguez film. But.
What?
Desperado.
No, that was both of them. Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino produced it.
Right.
And
starred
Robert Rodriguez wrote it and directed it.
Right.
But a few other things. Jackrabbit Slims has popped up in all the movies since Reservoir Dogs.
Mm-hmm. That's where they had the no, it's not where they had their breakfast in Reservoir Dogs.
No.
They just bring it up.
Yeah, they actually Jackrabbit Slims. You hear an advertisement for it on the radio.
Oh, okay.
In the beginning, when he's driving in the car.
Right.
And when actually in the beginning, when Tim Ross laying in the back and he's screaming, and you hear it on the radio.
You're not gonna die.
You're not gonna
say
die.
It. Fucking say the words.
Great scene. The Vegas, of course.
Mm-hmm.
The McGraws was another one. That's another family name that's in a lot of Quentin Tarantino films. He was in.
I was going to say Jules, because he rumored is the colored piano player in Kill Bill 2.
I kind of left that one out of here. Now, here's one that, not many people caught. Now, I don't know if you remember in Pulp Fiction, the little Honda Civic, old, 88 Honda Civic that Bruce Willis tries to kill Marcellus Wallace with.
Right, yeah, he runs him over?
Yeah, that Jackie Brown actually drove that Honda Civic in Jackie Brown, and it was in one of the other films too. And it was originally Quentin Tarantino's first car.
Oh.
That's why it's in
Did you know that Kill Bill was based off Fox Force 5?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That when I read that, I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, yeah. He has so many things that intertwine his films. But I figured you could come up with 3.
I'm buzzing pretty good on 3 shots of fucking Devil's Cut.
It's just gonna make for an interesting show. So
right,
I'm actually pretty. I'm pretty impressed that you did get 3 of them in a pretty timely manner. You deserve not taking that shot.
All right. This is one I thought of completely on my own. No research, just thought of a movie. It hit me and I went, I have to ask this question. I hope you don't get it because I want to fucking win. But at the same time, if you get it, you're getting a big fucking high five. Because this shit is a good damn question. In the 1985 movie Legend, Tom Cruise. Okay.
Yes.
What was the Lord of Darkness after? What did he want?
The unicorn's horn.
Motherfucker! Alright, high five you, bitch.
I was like,
God damn it!
About so much?
I didn't think you were gonna get that shit.
You know how I remembered it? I remembered the scene with the goblin holding it up and saying, I have the power now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason
that thing with the big fucking metal head? Yeah. Dude, that movie is fucking great, alright? Okay. I've heard a lot of shit talking about that movie.
Oh, yeah, but, by far, one of my favorite
Tim Curry, right?
films. Oh, yeah.
He plays the dude. That dude has the best devil costume I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody will ever outbeat that devil costume. No. And then, of course, back in the 80s, you didn't call it the devil because all that, but they called it the Lord of Darkness. That was the best fucking devil costume I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
That no CGI is going to outbeat that shit.
Tim Curry. I mean, come on. Dr. Frankenfurter himself. So this one's gonna stump you. This is gonna be the game killer here.
Motherfucker.
I'm sorry, but I have to do it. I have to pull this one out.
You're supposed
because I actually did a little research on this one. I'm very excited because it's something that I did not know.
Well, that's just fucking cheating. If you didn't even know, you know damn well I probably don't know.
Well, some of the wording in this question should give you a pretty good hint.
All right. Well, thanks for the clue.
So, which current big time star used to be a stand-in for Bill Cosby on the Cosby Show? So that rules out Liam Neeson because he's black, of course.
Right. Big time star currently.
Yes, very big star. That was the hint that I was going to give you.
Morgan Freeman.
So you got to figure he's black.
Morgan Freeman?
Oh my God. Take your other shot.
Really? Who was it?
Samuel.
Motherfucker, there was only Jackson. 2 options. There's only 2 fucking options. There's only 2 old black guys that are still stars.
That's why I figured you might get that.
Oh, motherfucker. I get my
Savior question.
So I'm not taking my shot unless you answer this question.
All right.
Motherfucker, I gotta pick one. Okay, I think you get both of these. No, I got one. Who ordered the code red in A Few Good Men? Character name, not actor.
Well, that just sucks because I don't remember a single character's name from that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, you've watched that. I've made you watch that movie so many damn times. You've watched the movie at least 10 times because you know me.
Oh, I've
Military
seen that
in
movie.
Court.
Yeah.
It's Colonel Nathan R. Jessup, United States Marine. You can't handle the truth.
So I was kind of unprepared with another hard question for you.
That's fine.
So I'm probably going to have to think of something off the top of my head.
So basically at this point, it's because we're both down to 1 shot. It's first one to get it wrong. Oh, thank God I got my fucking savior question. I knew that you should have known that based off how many times you've watched it, but you know damn well I'd know the answer to that question. All right, got your question.
Yes, I do.
Remember, it's got to be something that I could possibly know, not something that you know damn well you ain't going to know this shit.
No. I went with something that you would probably know. That's why it took me a second to figure it out here. But this is a quote.
All right.
Movie quote.
All right.
Final line in a movie.
Oh, motherfucker, I hate final lines in a movie.
This one you ought to get. Final line in the movie is, say, friend, you got any more of that good sarsaparilla?
Oh, Fuck.
Now, if you don't know this and you get this wrong, not only do you have to take that shot, but you have to bend over and let me kick you in the ass and call you a faggot.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, I hate last fucking lines in a movie. It's not going to come to me.
No?
I'm too buzzed for that shit. 3 shots of Devil Cut, I'm too buzzed for that
You're
shit.
about to have 4 shots of Devil.
What is it?
The Big Lebowski.
Motherfucker! It is, isn't it?
Last line in the movie.
I hate last lines of a fucking movie. God damn it.
That was a good one. I was like, this is something he should know, but he just might not. And there he goes, the final shot of Devil's Cut.
Alright, so I take my ass whooping like a man, but I want you still have a shot left.
Yes, I do. So let's see.
I'm going to ask some questions.
All right.
The first movie ever given the title Blockbuster was which movie? Think back. We're talking older movie because,
Yeah, I know. Ghostbusters.
Jaws, motherfucker.
Oh, correct. I didn't even think about that. That really did, because that was the first summer blockbuster movie. Exactly.
Some other questions I had. Who is the actor that stated, I see dead people? Not the character, because actually I don't even know the fucking character's name. Actor.
I'll
give you a hint.
Haley Joel Osment.
Yep, and he plays in fucking Tusk. Which I fucking love Tusk. I don't understand how people didn't like that fucking movie.
I thought it was okay.
No, dude, I fucking love that shit.
Even Kevin Smith said, I just made this movie to make it.
Yeah. But you know what? But you know how big of a fan Kevin Smith is. Kevin Smith I am. So, I mean, fucking Kevin Smith is my favorite director. Mainly because he makes movies he wants to see. He doesn't make movies based off what everybody says. Like fucking, he's got what? Okay, sure, he's got Mallrats 2 coming out. He got something that everybody wants to see. Everybody's been asking for, so he's making it. And I believe it's called, it's based off like a Die Hard tagline. It's fucking about a mall and shit. Alright. And then he's got Clerks 3 coming out, which I'm fucking stoked for. But he's got 2 other movies coming out that are, one of them is a spinoff of Tusk. It's called Yoga Hosers. It's about 2 clerks. One of them is his daughter, Harley Quinn Smith, and the other one is Johnny Depp's daughter, which are the 2 clerks in Tusk. In that restaurant. Those 2 girls, one's Harley Quinn Smith, one's Johnny Depp's daughter, which I don't remember Johnny Depp's daughter's name. She's kind of cute and all, but, whatever. But Yoga Hosers is based off them, and it's got Johnny Depp in it. Because Johnny Depp was in Tusk. He played that French inspector. And he's a main character in the movie. And then he's got Moose Jaws coming out. He made all these Canadian movies. You know Kevin Smith, he's all about fucking Canada. And why he loves Canada so goddamn much, I don't know. But it's fucking fascinating. So Moose Jaws is basically...
He's a hockey fan.
True that. Fucking Blue Devils.
Maple sucking hockey.
No, he's Blue Devils. Jersey Devils.
Oh, I know.
But Moose Jaws was basically Jaws with a moose. Jaws, a moose that fucking eats people. Dude, I can't fucking wait for Moose Jaws, okay? But those are the 4 movies he's got coming out.
Well, I actually saw an interview with him where he was talking about that, where he said, I kind of did my independent film thing.
Yeah.
With Chasing Amy, Clerks, so on. And then he decided to go into and do the big Hollywood movies, and that's when he did, Die Hard with a Vengeance, and what was the other big? He did
Die Hard with a Vengeance,
or
it was Live Free or Die Hard.
Live Free or Die Hard,
where he played the Goblin King, I believe was his character name. Though it was the Die Hard where it was all about the hacking.
Yeah.
The Firestorm.
Yeah. Well, Well,
and then he played in Daredevil. He played the morgue, the mortician, or whatever you want to call it. The guy that played in the morgue.
Well, I'm not talking about his acting career. I'm talking about his directing career. He directed that Die Hard.
No, he didn't.
He directed one of the Die Hards.
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta look this shit up.
That I know for a fact because he talked about when he was on set with Bruce Willis and Tracy Morgan. And he was on
That was Cop Out. Not one of the Die Hard movies. That was Cop Out.
Well, Kevin Smith did one of the Die Hard movies.
No, that was Cop Out with Tracy Morgan.
No, I know. I
gotta look this shit up. IMDb, bitch. Kevin Smith. As a director, he did... Oh, he's doing Anti-Claus. He was supposed to do Krampus. He had it lined up with him and the guy from fucking Kiss. What's his name? The guy with the fucking long tongue. I'm too drunk to remember his name. Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons and what's his name? Stan.
Mallrats 2 is called Mallbrats.
Mallbrats.
Yes. And he had Moose Jaws, Clerks 3, which is rumored he might do in black and white. He might end it the same way he started it. He's directing an episode of The Flash. Yoga Hosers, okay. Red State, fucking loved it. He says Cop Out is his worst film, next to Jersey Girl.
Yeah,
I liked Cop Out.
Yeah,
I thought it was a decent film.
Well, it was your run-of-the-mill buddy cop movie, you know.
He never did a Die Hard. It
No,
started with
Clerks. You're right. He was just in one of the Die Hards.
Yeah, he was just in one of the Die Hards. The movie you're talking about is Cop Out, which I thought was great because it was a movie about finding a baseball card.
Yeah.
Such a simplistic fucking storyline to a movie. I loved it. Now, he says it's his worst film, and he hates Bruce Willis. Along with a lot of people nowadays. Mm-hmm. A lot of actors do not like working with him.
Yep.
He's thinks he's entitled to something.
Heard that, yeah.
You know, I'll admit, I did not know Zack and Miri Make a Porno was his film when I first watched it. I thought it was a Seth Rogen film.
Really?
Yeah. But at the same time, that's because I'm an idiot and didn't put two and two together that Jason Mewes was in the fucking movie. You know, I'll admit that shit. But Jason Mewes is also in the movie Noobs. And that was not a Kevin Smith film. No. Noobs, I fucking loved that movie. I watched that movie for like 3 days straight.
That was a good movie.
I fucking loved that movie. But...
About a movie about competitive online gaming.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. You didn't get my last question right, bitch. Don't waste that fucking liquor.
All right. This shot's going down. Woo.
Now, I lost. But bitch still has to finish his liquor because...
Yeah,
we don't waste good liquor.
We're not letting good alcohol go to waste here. But it was good playing the game anyways. Another one down.
All right, well, for the 12 of you that listened to the first episode, we very much do appreciate it. We love doing this shit.
Hey, we didn't even expect 12 views.
No, we didn't. We do this because we enjoy it. And like it or love it, I enjoy this shit. And like always, to me, movies are like a drug. They're my escape from reality. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Appreciate it.